All right, welcome in. We got some potentially good news, at least on paper. I don't know if a federal judge's word holds much weight these days in an administration like this, but yeah, at least, like I said, on paper, it's a good thing. Judge limits ISIS crowd control tactics following Minneapolis shooting. A federal judge on Friday barred federal agents in Minneapolis from arresting peaceful protesters or using non lethal munitions and crowd control tools against them. It's crazy. Like you need a judge to affirm this or reaffirm this. They don't have any jurisdiction over American citizens at all. Like it's crazy that we've gotten to this point. But I guess kudos to this judge for acting pretty quickly. It was an emergency thing. I think it was from December. So yeah. So I'm not very articulate. I haven't been. I think like everybody, just kind of sleep deprived. But emergency thing, whatever it is. The 80-page ruling by U.S. District Judge K. Menendez, a Biden appointee who sits in Minneapolis, lands amid an increasingly confrontational dynamic between the Trump administration and Minneapolis officials who have accused immigration and ICE, I'll just say ICE, agents of stoking fear and violence in local streets. And it comes a week after an ICE agent fatally shot Renee Good. Menendez's order bars Homeland Security and ICE officials involved in Operation Metro Surge from using pepper spray or similar non-lethal munitions and crowd dispersal tools against persons who are engaged in peaceful and unobstructed protest activity. Judge also prohibited federal agents from stopping vehicles following them as long as these vehicles are maintained a safe and appropriate distance. That's pretty damn clear, and man, what is the situation at the DHS? Like they have to know about this. It's 80 pages, but man, like, is there even a lawyer that's gonna give them this ruling? Or do they even give a shit? God, a year in and we're already talking like this. Not good, and it's just not good. And yeah, what can you even say at this point? I guess you just try to look for good news where you can find it. The First Amendment protects speech and peaceful assembly, not rioting. DHS spokes. Yeah, my policy. I don't read words from liars, especially not one as notorious as Trisha McLaughlin. Let's see here. There's no sign this operation is winding down. Indeed, it appears to still be ramping up. Menendez wrote. I'm glad there's still a judge who can see clearly. Still, I was worried about this judge because I remember reading about her last week. She refused to rule on stopping them from operating in Minnesota at all. I think it was like an overarching thing, a blanket thing. I think she did it, needed more information and came back with this. But I think that is like a separate thing. But this is like an emergency thing from December. But yeah, it's just I guess she's got a high caseload right now. She's in Minneapolis, but yeah, this is crazy, just fucking nuts. Anyways, amid the ramp up, the Justice Department has also begun scrutinizing two of Trump's most vocal critics in Minnesota, Governor Tim Walz and Mayor Jacob Frey, for potentially obstructing immigration. How have they done that? Like, what's the evidence of that? How have they done that at all? They've been pretty hands off to me. They've given speeches. I don't understand. What is the evidence of them obstructing the operation? It's fucking stupid. A waste of taxpayer money. Don't never forget. This comes from taxpayer money to do this dumb shit, these stupid investigations, and these federal agents committing civil rights violations. That comes out of taxpayer money to pay for their settlements. Like, it's just a rigged, stupid game all around. Federal prosecutors sent grand jury subpoenas to Walz and Frey on Friday seeking information about alleged obstruction, according to a person briefed on the inquiry who was granted anonymity due to the ongoing nature of the investigation. The probe is exploring potential violations of federal law 18 U.S.C. 372 that outlaws conspiracies to impede or injure federal officers. They didn't do that. Like, they haven't even sent in cops, no National Guard. Like, what is the evidence of this stupid shit? I understand this is a sham administration doing sham investigations, but this one is just dumb. It's just dumb. A Justice Department spokesperson declined to comment on the investigation. Nothing to say. The move against two prominent Democrats, including one who ran on the Democratic ticket against Trump in 2024, is the latest escalation in the Trump Justice Department's bid to punish the presidential political adversaries. Man, like, if that's your priority as president, man, like with House and Senate, that's just sad. It's just sad. You can't even like enact your agenda. You just want to do retribution. That's not an agenda. That's easy. This is brute force. Like any dumbass can do that. As evidenced by Donald Trump. 2 days ago was Ulysses Locke, and last week it was Jerome Powell. Before that, Mark Kelly. Weaponizing the justice system against your opponents is an authoritarian tactic. Well said. That's like I used to say basic shit giving speeches. Man, you don't investigate this guy criminally? That's great. The only person not being investigated for the shooting of Renee Good is the federal agent who shot her. Menendez decision Friday came in response to an emergency request from protesters who sued ICE in December, claiming that their actions have repeatedly been met with unconstitutional arrests and violence. The protesters last week cited Good's death to push Menendez to expedite her decision. The judge found that the protesters observed and criticized ICE officers but did not forcibly obstruct or impede the agents' work and were otherwise nonviolent, not threatening. Man, God bless this judge. I'm not religious anymore, but I just a reflex. But seriously, it's good, nice to see judge doing good work still. Local leaders have called for ICE to leave the state, accusing agents of sowing fear and threats to public safety. Frey urged ICE to get the fuck out of the city. Menendez ruling following similar orders in Los Angeles and Chicago, where federal judges ruled that tactics aimed at protesters and journalists violated the First Amendment. Peaceful observers and protesters turned out again today. They will turn out again tomorrow, and they will continue to turning out every day until Operation Metro Surge is over. The residents who sought the restraining order wrote in a letter to the judge last week. Those Minnesotans who are peacefully exercising their constitutional rights to speak and gather continue to be met with unconstitutional, terrifying violence, and things appear to be getting worse, not better. So yeah, Judge, what was the first name? Memory is shot right now. Menendez. Che Menendez. Good ruling. I'm actually going to read it. Anyways, not in this video, obviously. See ya.